girl, if you have enlarged pores and you've been on the hunt for skincare that could actually help you shrink your pores and make them look less offensive, then I've got a video for you today. I'm gonna show you how I went from this picture here to this picture here in a matter of 30 days. Stay tuned, it's coming your way right now. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel if you've been here for a bit. If you are new, I am super pumped that you are here today. My name is Lauren Carone and my channel is all about making beauty easy for the girl who thinks that she can't. My hope today is that you will consider subscribing and of course hit that notification bell so that you can get alerts every single time I upload new videos, which is every second and fourth Wednesday of the month. And today I am so pumped because we are finally closing the chapter on my skincare series here today. And I promised you a video where I would actually show you all of the ways that I put my skincare on my face in the morning and at night. So that is exactly what I filmed for you earlier this last week. So I just want to go ahead and jump into it right now. So let's go. Well, good morning. We are here to, the water's already on. We are here to show you how I wash my face. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for this entire skincare series. It's been fun. I'm finishing up my morning coffee with my No Spin Dad mug. This is my dad's years ago. He used to be a huge Bill O'Reilly fan, so I have his mug now because I love it. And let's start with washing my face. Let me get a little more coffee here. And oh, this is not how I look in the morning. I fixed my hair a little bit today. I'm gonna, we're quarantining still, so sometimes you just have to do something to feel good about yourself. This is what I did. It's a nice little side messy bun, super cute. Okay, let me get a drink here. All right, so first things first, a Vino Cleanser. This is what I use in the morning, as we've talked about. Use it at night as well. I use about that much. That's really all you need. It lathers super well because it's a foam cleanser. Take a little bit of warm water, cold water, however you like to wash your face. I prefer warm water. And splash. Refreshing. And then we just lather it up. Oh, so pretty. All right, and then I'm just gonna rinse it off, which you're not gonna see because obviously the camera is high. I'll be right back. Hi. And then I just kind of obviously I use a really nice little cloth towel. Do the dab on my face. Okay, and then the next product I use, which I need to grab 2 cotton balls because I didn't, so hold please. I am back. Okay, so the next product that I use is my Ready Set Glow. It's Ready Steady Glow, the Daily AHA Tonic. And again, I'll link the entire series if you want to watch everything that I've talked about over this series as far as breaking down each individual product. I will do that. So here's what I do. You just pop open the top. I love this thing because if you can see here, it has a little device, that's what we're gonna call it, that goes all the way down, and I love this. You just press, and I do twice. Oh, oops. I usually don't shoot myself in the face with it, but hey. And that gets enough on the cotton ball that it will cover your entire face. So, and then I just go upward. I can't remember where I read that you should go upward with this, but I watched it on a video, not read it. But ever since then I've been doing it. I don't know if it makes a difference, but you can try and let me know if it does for you. My nose go down. It's just, too hard to go anywhere else or any other direction. And just pull up. I do know that you should always pull the skin up though. When you're moisturizing, you always want to pull upward because gravity pulls downward. So that might be why, but it was something about the pores that it closed the pores. You just don't exactly recall. Okay. Y'all, my skin looks so good this morning. I'm putting on some makeup today and shoot, I don't even want to because it looks good. Okay, so with this product, I want to say, because I don't think I mentioned this in the video, this is one of those products that you can use daily, but I would say when you first start out with this, you probably want to do it every other day. I actually use this twice a day now, every single day. I used to not. I started out and I did every other day. So the opposite day that I used my mask, which by the way, I'm not showing you this because I did it last night. I think we all know how to mask. But normally what I do, if it's a mask day, I will cleanse with this and then mask with this, and then I will use this afterwards. If you're new to the AHAs or any sort of chemical exfoliant, let's just say that, I wouldn't recommend masking and then doing this. I would build up to that. So it probably took me about 2 weeks to figure out and give it a test run to see if I could use the AHAs after masking. But I would say use this on the off days that you don't mask, and then you'll get to a point where you go, okay, I can do this. So what I would do, if I would mask in the morning when I first started, I would not use this, but I would go ahead and use it in the night routine. Now I just use it twice a day. It's very rare that I don't use this twice a day. I just really like it, and for me, it's just like the texture and everything, the smoothness of my face is awesome. So that's that. So after this, then we grab a new cotton ball and we grab our Thayers toner. This is the Witch Hazel toner, which is great for pores. You want to remove any cat fur that could be on your cotton ball from setting it on your counter. And of course, I don't even think I showed that, but it's just a little, now that's a lot, but just a little dab will do ya. And then you're gonna do the same thing concept-wise here and pull upward. It's looking like I could totally speed this up, you know? Like I was thinking about fast forwarding through this, but as fast as I go, I don't even need to do that. Same thing here, pull upward. And then on the nose, I just go down. It's just easier. And I really, you guys, I like to freaking dig around my mouth, like, you know, just like squish it all in. Love to do that. Just cross your eyes and do it. It's great. I really dig that just because I want to make sure that area is really clean for me. That's an area where I can really hold blackheads. So, no, thank you. We got you covered with this whole situation here of toner. And then I'll always tone my neck. I should pull up on this, but it's just habit to pull down. So let me do it the right way, like I just told you. Do. And then what I like to do too is give right behind my ears just a little sweep. You would be surprised, or maybe you won't be, how dirty your ears can be. And that's what's crazy. This is clean skin. This is in the morning. There's been no makeup. There's no anything. This is what has come off this cotton ball. So it's a lot. So this is why this step is so crucially important. Okay, we'll set that aside. Now comes your serum. I do have a note to make about my serum. Oops, I'm dropping stuff everywhere. Okay, so I'm almost out of my serum, and this is like, it's liquid gold, so I can't buy it right now. I have to wait budget-wise. So here's what I've been doing. Normally, in the video I talked about, I use this twice a day, and I use it all over my face. Well, right now, I'm just concentrating it on my areas that have a lot of pores, which are still, like right in here are the areas that I still feel like self-conscious about. So even after my pixel laser treatment that I had, my face looks amazing, but I know this is why Jeff wanted to do a second session, is because I still have, I don't even know if you guys can see, but this is still where the area of pores is kind of like hanging out for me. Okay, so, and even a little bit here texture-wise. So I'll just do, again, a little dab will do ya of this. You don't need a lot, which is what's so great. This product has lasted a long time. So then for this part, I'll just press, just like so. And you gotta give it a little bit of time to dry. So then here, push in right there. Oh, it's so amazing. I've only had one cup of coffee. I shouldn't apologize for the energy. I'm not gonna apologize for the energy, folks. Okay, that's that part. Let it dry. As it's drying, go ahead and put on your eye cream. Y'all know how much I love this freaking eye cream. Again, the whole series will be linked for you. But if you want some freaking amazing results for your eyes for dirt cheap, the Organi's Spark is what you need, sister. You need it. Okay, little dab will do you too. This will last you forever. Let me show you exactly how much I use. But I think I've shown this in another video. I feel like I have. Okay, that is it, folks. It goes a long way. So same concept here. Da, 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 da. And then I go underneath, and then I also do my lids the same exact way. I get really dry on this eye right here, this left eye in the corner, so sometimes I'll just like freaking press the crap out of it, because I just want my eyes as moisturized as possible. As you get older, moisture for your eyeballs, not your actual eyeballs, is the most important thing for you to keep from looking old and cracked and dried, okay? That's what you need, is a lot of moisture. So that's that. Now that that's done, this is pretty much, it's still a little tacky, but it's dry enough for your moisturizer. If you wanna wait an extra minute or two, you can. Sometimes I will. And then my day cream, which I'm just cleaning the end of this off because it looks disgusting. Okay, I'll show it, here we go. Okay, so this is the same one that I've been using for, 8, 9, 10 months now. I love this stuff. It has an SPF of 30 in it. It is the L'Oreal Revitalift Reveal Bright. I love this stuff. It's amazing. And this also has oh my gosh, I think it's alpha hydroxy, shoot. I can't remember. There is something that we talked about in the skincare series and I thought, oh, I wanna make sure that I mention that. I'll throw it down at the bottom here when I figure it out, when I edit this. Here's how much I use. Okay, I think that's enough. So what I'll do is dab here, 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 here. It's not quite enough to take down my neck, so give a little more. You always wanna moisturize your neck. And I just go, this is not what this, I always call this my Lauren's apple. It's not, and I got that from friends because Joey has a Joey's apple. Women don't have Adam's apples, but anyway, that's what I call it. So that's what I do is go along the side, and then you wanna pull up like you're, you know, like you're backwards choking yourself or forward choking yourself, either way. Pull up, give yourself a double chin, and then you want to just, and I kind of like, as you can see, I go around and then I just kind of start to push that in. The nose is a little tough to do, so I just kind of go down, pull a little bit. And then same thing here, I rub it around. There's a lot up there, so I'll put more on my cheeks. And then you want to pull upward again here. The cheeks is where I really try to just like push everything into the skin. For whatever reason, that just seems to go into the pores better. That's what I've learned in videos, books, you know, internet, skincare stuff. That just seems to work well. And then what you want to do is smile because you're done. Let your skincare sit for about, I don't know, probably 15 to 20 minutes before you put your makeup on. I try to do 30, but I don't always get that far. Like sometimes I'm just like, I just slap the stuff on and go put makeup on. I do notice if I don't allow my skincare to sit on my skin as long, I'll get a little more oily through the day, the makeup won't last as long. So that's why if you can wait that 30 minutes, then that's what you should do. So I hope that helps you with my morning skincare routine, and I'll see you back in the evening for the nighttime. So we are going to take this face off. And I told you that I would demo the night routine. So the first thing I'm gonna do though is put my little black hair headband on. Like so, cause you know I washed this hair tonight, let's be honest. The next thing I have to do is, take off my cute little like third lashes. Like these are so cool. If you guys wanna see a video, oh, I didn't pull that one off right, hold on. Oh no, I just pulled one out. That might have been my own lash. There we go. If you guys want to see a video on these, let me know. I'd love to show you these. Is that my lash? Okay. I've reused these a couple times, but they're probably about ready to throw away, but they come in packs. So that's left and that's right, because I'll try to get another use out of those. Okay, so water's on. It's not quite warm yet because my water takes forever. But normally I would do this first step in the shower. So what I'm gonna do is do this first step, then get a shower. I have not gotten a shower today. I've got my makeup on still. But the first step I always do is cleanse, and at night I double cleanse, as I talked about in my video, the video on this cleanser. What you wanna do, about that much, is you wanna double cleanse because when you double cleanse, it is going to ensure that you remove every bit, and I hated to wash off those brows, they were so pretty today. Anyway, but it'll remove every trace of makeup that you have. So that's cleanse one. We'll rinse that off. And as you can see, cleanse one, I still have tons of stuff still on my face. So that's not, even when I wipe, there's still makeup coming off. So we don't want that. This is also why I like to do this in the shower. It gets rid of everything. So we'll do it again. That's already, did one pump, now two. And if this doesn't feel good enough, when I get in the shower, I'll be honest, I have my cleanser in the shower too. I might do a triple cleanse because I just don't like to wash my face at night without being in the shower. I just have a lot better success that way. And I do go ahead and take it close to underneath my eyes, not super far. I haven't gotten this in my eyes, so I can't say that it burns, but I do go up pretty far. And I will kind of like get the edges of the makeup off where there's eyeliner, that kind of thing, as much as I can. Your toner will pull it off if you can't get that off. Okay, second cleanse. All right, there is my second cleanse, and as you can see, I still have soap on my neck, so I'll get that off in the shower, and then I will come back and show you the rest of the steps before I go to bed, so I'll see you after my shower. So I'm out of the shower, and now I'm actually going to use my Color Light Blackhead remover. I'm just gonna fast forward through this because I'm gonna be actually talking about this product in an upcoming video, but it is my night to do this. So when I use this, I actually will use it at night because I get showers at night, you wanna make sure that you've had heat on your face, or you need to steam your face beforehand to make sure the pores are nice and open. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that really quick, and stay tuned for a later video coming on this. Okay, done with that. I'll clean that after this video. Luckily, my pores are pretty clean. I actually didn't get a lot of residue out tonight, which is pretty awesome. So I'm still experimenting with that, so I wanted to experiment a little bit more before I showed a video on it, but it is part of my routine tonight, so I thought I'd show it to you. Okay, onward. So now we're gonna go back to step number 2. If you are a night masker, this is the perfect time to mask your face. As I mentioned, I'm not showing that in this video because I think we all know how to put on a mask. And I'm just telling you when I would do it if I were a night masker. Normally I do this in the morning, but it's after I cleanse. So we are on to our chemical exfoliant. Same thing, 2 little dabs will do ya, and we're gonna pull up. And again, as I mentioned, for the morning time, when you're using chemical exfoliants and you're new, you probably want to experiment with your timing of how often you're going to use this. I started out with every other day, only once a day, and then I moved to every other day, twice a day, and then I moved to every day. So that's where I'm at now in my chemical exfoliant life. My face is going to look a little bit more red now just because I did use this. That's normal. Your face may feel a little bit red from the chemical exfoliant. I don't experience any burning. I have heard that people can experience a little bit of a tingle, but I've never experienced that. I do want to show, even though I double cleansed, look at how much came off makeup-wise on me. It's crazy. So now we're going to use our toner. This is the second part. These basically are both toners, but this is obviously a chemical exfoliant, so this does a lot. If you missed it, you got to check out the series, which, as I've mentioned 1,000 times, I've linked for you. And so now we'll use our toner. That was a lot, but that's okay. It comes out fast. Same thing. We're just going to tone the skin, pulling upward. Gravity pulls down. We want to pull up. The only place I don't really do that with is my nose. It's just a weird feeling to try to pull up like that. It just feels weird to me. Again, I would dig in those crevices on the sides of your nose because those will be dirty. Whoops, up. You guys are gonna see how much dirt still comes off my face even after double cleansing. I did not triple cleanse in the shower. I thought about it, but I looked at my face in the mirror before I got in and it was pretty clean. Oops, I should be pulling up on my neck. That's tough to do. And remember, do go behind my ears. That's how much dirt came off makeup still. It's crazy, right? Okay, so there's that. As we talked about this morning, I'm having to do a little dabble do ya of my serum because I don't have much left. So lately what I have been doing is not putting this on at night. If I do, I just put it on those same areas that I put on in the morning. So for the sake of the video, I'll show you. We're just gonna do it on those areas that are still a little bit more pory. We're not quite as poreless on. Oh, I didn't clean up underneath my eyes. I'll do that here in a second with the toner. That toner does not burn, by the way, so you can do that. Let me get a clean side of this cotton ball, if there is one. Just do a little more. Just go like so. That'll do. That's enough for me to not look like a raccoon. Perfect. And then our next step is eye cream. Same concept as before. We only need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way with this night cream. Again, love the price point, that it works, and that it lasts forever. I do the same thing here. I pat underneath my eyes, and then I go ahead and pat the lids. Your eyes need moisture, especially if you have more mature skin or are getting older, which we all are. I wish I would have started using eye creams and moisture for my eyeballs when I was 25. So if you're watching this and you're 25 and you're not doing that, take my advice, sister. Start now. You're young. Preserve your youth as long as you can, because one day it's just going to escape you and it's just gone. Okay, last thing is our night cream. And I think you can actually see I have just barely, well, I've not barely scratched the surface. I might be almost halfway through this. I've had this forever. This is a thick night cream, as I have mentioned in the video when I reviewed it. So I just take out about that much on my finger, here, 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 and then sometimes I'll steal a little from my cheeks and put on my neck. And then we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna slightly choke ourselves as we pull it upward. And then I do rub this in, and then I try to push and pat just like I did in the morning for the morning time moisturizer. That is way too much on my forehead, so we'll just bring that down. I usually get way too much on my forehead for whatever reason. I guess I like a very moisturized forehead. And that is it. So if you enjoyed this series, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't had a chance to do that now. And of course, follow me on social media. I love to connect with you guys on social media at any time. And I, of course, will see you in my next video. #ReformTomboyFamily. I'll see you soon.